So this is what we are going to be writing today. By the end of the video, you should be able to write HTML code by yourself without any flaws. And I'm still going to drop links to every resource we are going to be using in this video, including the text file. Yes, this one, which is showing every HTML tag and their function right in front of it. So yeah, let's dive into the main tutorial. What is HTML? HTML is actually hypertext markup language, and it is used to write documents for the browser. So here is just an example of what I'm talking about. Every website you go to, all these things you are seeing here, forget about the colors, all these things you are seeing here, they are all HTML. This page, they are all HTML, everything. So this is what they call HTML. All these things you are seeing right here, they are called HTML, and they are browser documents. All this you are seeing here, they are all browser documents. So how do you actually start writing browser documents? How do you start writing HTML code? So let's get started. The thing you are going to do first is create a folder. Just come to new folder. Let me name it HTML. Then we are going to open it in our code editor. So any code editor of your choice, you can use either Visual Studio Code or Sublime or even Google IDX. So just use anyone that is suitable to you. Then the next thing we are going to do is to create a new file. So the name of our file will be index.html. Now you might be wondering why it is named index. In this place, you can create another file called something like king dot, or let me just say about dot html. If anybody tries to access our website right now, the first place the browser will point them to is this index. This index stands at the beginning of every web page. So that's why this one is named index. So let me just close this about page and this welcome page. So now the index page, how do we start writing our code now that I've created the files required? So let me use this. Let me now explain. This doc type is going to let the browser understand that this is an HTML document and the HTML version. Now, in HTML, there's something you should understand. HTML has something called the opening tag and the closing tag. So this here, all these things you are seeing over here, they are what they call HTML tags. So how do you identify an opening tag and a closing tag? An opening tag is always like this, and an opening tag used to have a slash at the beginning before the name of the tag. So this is head, this is a slash before the head, which identifies that this is a closing tag. And if you pay attention to the title as well, the title is having the same thing, an opening tag and a closing tag. So let me explain each of these tags and their functionalities. So this HTML tag here, this tag here, is the one that is going to hold every information that will be inside our document, including the body and the head. Now, the head tag holds data of the website in the sense that they mostly interact with search engine and browsers. Yes, they mostly deal with search engine and browsers, our website core details. So this place here, this meta tag is used to just keep site crucial informations. This UTF-8 identifies that this is a file that's written in UTF-8 encoding. This one here is one that is telling the browser the initial scale of our document. So the browser is going to know how to display it. Now this title tag here is the one that, let me show you an example over here. So if you pay attention, you are seeing something like motivational quotes at the top of this place. You are seeing something like free here. all these titles, all these things you are seeing at the top here, all these titles you are seeing on every website you visit now, all these top place, that's where the title tag functions. That's where the title tag functions. So let me just open a preview in Visual Studio Code. First, let me close this place. So you see, document is what is showing over here, but let me change it to HTML tutorial. No, it has changed to HTML tutorial. So the basic fundamentals of HTML is what I want to teach you. Like what I want to teach you, the basic fundamentals, what you need to know so that you can go on your own with HTML. That's what I want to teach you. So the first thing we should pay attention to is our head tag, which is h1. So now this h1, they have from h1 directly to h6. They have h1 to h6. Now the function of h1 and h6 is still the same, but they are used to define subheadings and headings. That's just the key. If you see, this h6 is smaller compared to the h1. So yes, that's just it. Let me show you something like h3. So h3, you see, h3 is smaller than h1. So that's the h tag. The h tag is used to define the heading tag. Yeah, the heading tag. So paragraph tag, the p. So the function of this p is to create paragraph on web page. Just like we are saying here, all these places are paragraph. These places, they are paragraph, just like a PDF document. So let me create another paragraph. Just make another paragraph. If you pay attention, you'll notice that there's a space between them, which is identifying that this is one paragraph over here and this is another paragraph over here. Another tag we are going to be talking about is our div. Now, divs are used to divide sections of a website or to subdivide sections of a website. So this is one division here. I can add this over here, this paragraph here, then create another division, then add another two paragraphs over there. If you pay attention, the distance between everything is not different. But let me show you from outside via Visual Studio Code. Let me show you from the browser so that you can see the difference. Let me split the website. So, like I have said before, if you pay attention, we now have two divs over here. This is the first one, this is the second one. Like you see, we have two paragraphs, paragraph 1, paragraph 2, and we have another div here with paragraph 1 and paragraph 2. Exactly what we did over here. Exactly what we did over here. So this is one div with two paragraphs. This is another div with two paragraphs. Let me add extra paragraphs in here. So p. Okay. So now there's something unique about these paragraphs. Good. Okay, now this is a new text I just added. So that's it. So now how do we add image into HTML documents? How do we add image? So to add image, this is the image tag. Now this image tag, this is an image tag over here. This SRC stands for the source where the image is coming from, and this hot, if you are familiar with Twitter, the function of hot is actually to give description of the image. So let me go and copy this image link. Just copy image address, go back to Visual Studio, then paste. You see the image is already showing over here. So let me just give it, yeah. Let us go and preview in the main browser. If you come over here, now we should have the image. Okay, this is the image over here. This image, that's what we have over here. Let me close. That's what we have over here. We can go here. Let me see this one. Just come here, copy image address, come back to Visual Studio Code. Let me add another image. So for Leonard, let us go back to our HTML preview. So that's what we have here. Very easy and simple. Very easy and simple. So the next tag I'm going to be talking about is the hyperlink tag. So what's the hyperlink tag used for? The A tag. So the A tag is actually used to navigate from one page to another or to open an hyperlink. So now, if you pay attention, like I said before, I said HTML is a programming language used to write documents for browser. Just like you writing PDF. If you write PDF, you always have something called the next page. So you always have something called the next page, which I'm going to talk about later. But for now, just pay attention to hyperlink. So this is where the href stands for where the link is going to take you to, which is where the A tag is going to refer you to directly. So if you go to our browser now and go and preview, you're going to see Google over here. That's actually the text I placed there. I can change the text. Let me change it to Google next dot. So let's go back. You see, if I should click on it, it should take me to Google directly. You see, it has taken me to Google directly. I can come back here and say, let me change it. Let me change the URL to example. If I switch to example, then come back to Google. If I click it again, it should take me to example.com. Exactly. So that's how the A tag works. So now, if you want to go to next page on your own website, particularly, if you pay attention here, we created two files at the beginning of this tutorial. We created two files, which is this about HTML. So if you want to go to this about HTML from our hyperlink, you just come here, you just put slash, then about.html. Don't forget to add the file extension, which is .html. So let us go to our about page now and write something there. So let us change the title to about us. Then the body, let us just add a div. Then we are going to add a paragraph, which is Lorem Symposium. Let us add another Lorem Symposium, so it will be long. So let us click here. You see, we are in about us. Let me close this. Yes, okay. So that's how we go from one page to another. Just let me change this to about us. About us. So immediately click on it. It's going to take you to about page. Then click on it, take it to about page. So let me copy it and just put it in about page. Take us back to our home page. So let me come here, paste it here. So now let me just say home. So I'll name this place index. Exactly. So whenever I click on about us, it's going to take me to about us. Whenever I click on home, it's going to take us back to index page, which is the home page. So let me add something here. Here is the home page. So yeah, this is the home page. Whenever I go back, come back, everything's functioning properly. So now I've actually shown you the basics of HTML. So let us build something with it together. So let us just write HTML document that is similar to this Goodreads post. Let us just write something similar. So let us study what we want to do. So first of all, we get the title or the heading of this particular quotes. So just go back here, then we add the heading. Each one, let's just use each one. So motivational quotes. So now the next thing we get here is quotes tagged as motivational quotes and so on. So let us just copy that. We should not waste time a lot. So div, or let me say, okay, P is okay. So let the quotes follow. I see quote tag is motivational. So the next thing is the quote set, which contains an image and text. So let's add that, which is div. So here we are going to add our image. So let me get, I'm just choosing random image. Copy image address. The alt is not compulsory you add it for now. So this place will contain the quotes. Then name. The name should be, let us give it an H3. This is what we have. Let me go to browser view. So this is what we have here. Don't push around my mind, be led by dreams in your heart. You see an image here. You might be wondering why this image is circled and this text is around it. It is because it has been styled. But our own, we are writing raw HTML. That's why you see it's just big, bold like that. So let us add more. And again, let me explain something to you. If you pay attention to this structure over here, I divided everything little by little, in the sense that I kept the image in a separate division, I kept the quote in a separate division, and I kept the name of the quote author in another division. So let us segment our website. Let's make this place one section. So I didn't mention the section tag before. The function of the section tag is actually to section the website, to create different sections, and divs are used to divide sections. So let me make another section over here. So the next thing I'm going to do here now is create more quotes. So I'm not duplicating them. Let me quickly run through changing their image URL and quotes and so on. will just finish writing right now. The last image, I don't know, let me check. It's supposed to be showing. Let me let's refresh the page. Okay, yeah, it's already showing. So this is just the document just finished writing. So that's HTML. HTML is very, very simple, and this is good enough for you to actually build a regular website. This is good enough to build a regular website, even a portfolio website. This is good enough for you to get started in writing HTML. So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Yeah.